I'll give mine a free skin.
I just thought that'd be funny.
Cody, are you coming?
Oh God, I wish you could have heard that.
I'm running the bathroom.
Oh, here we go, guys.
America is better when people put their faith in action. Pray to God and follow his teachings. Today, each of you begins a new
Pray to God and follows his teachings.
Your story goes from here. It will be defined by your vision, your perseverance, and your grit. You will build a future where we have the courage to chase our dreams no matter what the cynics and the doubters have to say. You will have the confidence to speak the hopes in your hearts and to express the love that stirs your souls. As long as you have pride in your beliefs, courage in your convictions, and faith in God, then you will not fail. As long as America remains true to its values, loyal to its citizens, and devoted to its Creator, and our best days are yet to come.
Man,
Galen, can you put that vape
turn this down?
The red one.
Let's start this slaughterhouse. Hey, I found out how to get my cat out of my seat. Sit on its head.
Is that what that record was? I had my volume plumb wide open. I had to turn it down.
Oh no, that was me.
Killed me.
That was him. My cat don't make no sounds.
Mine does. Mine sneezes a lot.
Mine only.
Ours has got allergies. But last, she didn't want to go. He didn't want to go out. But last night he wanted to go out so bad, so I let him out, and he run off in the snow. I didn't think they liked snow, but I guess
if you want barbecue in it, you can put barbecue in it.
Part of being pinned up, I guess.
Barbecue's tangy in general.
Show tonight. Smash that like button, share it with your friends. It's going to be a great episode. Chris, how are you doing in chat? Man, I am pumped, man. That was awesome, right? That was awesome. Let's go. We're going to have an excellent show tonight. Chat, it's good to see everybody here. We got a lot of newcomers tonight, so welcome them. Be kind, be respectful. We're gonna have a blast tonight, alright? Yeah.
I'm down right here. She killed me and took my crown that I just stole. Yeah, they're lethal with them SMGs, dude.
I ain't got SMG, I wish I did.
Alright, Cody,
they cut me down with SMG. I see an SMG over here, though.
Hey, call and grab my card, Anthony.
Trump interviews, there's going to be some things we caught, and we're going to explain them.
You're like right next to it.
Then we'll get to the
Hey, and so is my little crown I had.
And talk to you about some stuff of what we believe
Really?
the outline of the plan.
Get out of the way.
Stepping into as we step
It disappeared.
And
I knew I'd get you to crawl to me.
it's gonna be great. So, before we go any further, let's start off with prayer.
Yes.
You want me to grab this one?
No, I got it. You got
Yeah,
it.
you can't. You gonna have to stop all this trickery. I could have lost my life trying to get to you.
Whatever. There was a crown over there.
That's the crowd over there. It'd be worth losing my life for.
SNG artist, man.
We are good people, Father. There are many good people in this country all over the world who just were deceived by a very powerful force. And I ask that you open as many eyes as possible. Father, I ask for wisdom for everyone here tonight, for anyone who sees this video. Father, I ask that you release the angels, Father. I ask that you release the angels and you deal with the wicked who wish to do us harm. For they have shown us who they are, and they are very easy for many of us. No longer afraid, Father.
And we're back. Hey, did y'all happen to grab my guns?
No.
Nope.
Myself, for his, and for everybody in the
You,
chat, for
you grabbed one of them.
For I ask it all in Jesus' holy name. Amen. Let's go. Let's go. I love it.
I love these guys the best. So far, they're my favorite thing.
Before we go
They are good. I like them good.
If you guys picked up my windows now, yeah. So he's been taking off all retailers everywhere. You know, you can promo code alphabet. Promo code alphabet. Save up to 66% off. Now, it's some serious dough. Take a look. My pillow.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of the world's most comfortable pillow, My Pillow. We are pillows going to support using our arms, flip flopping all night long like a guppy. Wake up in the morning, we have sore necks, we have headaches, our arms feel sleepy, we feel like we need a nap in the afternoon, even though we slept well. Well, if my patent is built, wherever you move this pillow, it'll hold the exact position for you as an individual, and you can right. It also stays cool, you don't have to put it in the cool side. It stays healthy for a full 10 years, and it's warranted not to go flat. And you can throw it right in the washer and dryer, just like your favorite blue jeans. And I personally guarantee you it's the most comfortable pillow in the world.
It's the most comfortable pillow I own. Yeah. I mean, I got the My Pillow, I got the Giza sheets, and honestly, they'll never go back. They're awesome. Like I said, promo code alphabet, you can save some dough, up to 66% off. Not a great deal. Gotta go buy direct though.
Now come here.
Yeah, I'm spoiled now. I tell you, if you get anything, you gotta get a pillow and some sheets, man. I'm telling you. You got it.
Where, Anthony?
I love them.
Then we can't forget about clothing. They do everything for the kingdom of God. A portion of the proceeds go to fighting against human sex trafficking. This is, he's doing very well. This whole company is doing very well. Free Nails Clothing. Go ahead and take a look.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Derek Dahl. I'm the founder and CEO of Free Nails. We are a premium faith-based agro company based out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Right there, the brand I didn't want to talk about was face. You know, I want to talk about very subtle, very minimalistic, but very important thing in my life. For our community, our understanding of the gospel, we have a best-selling product of all time. So, Protex Liner, so these actually have here going into the absolute highest quality, still at the affordable price range for our customers. Another way that we're expanding
The lag was real there for a second.
we take the portion of those proceeds and we donate to so with each sale, we donate to go towards the fighting council. So much further, a little bit more about the vision that God gave you, 3 nails, and how we're expanding that to the both ways you
That's Free Nails Clothing. Like I said, they do everything for the kingdom of God. You can use promo code alphabet to save yourself some cash.
the flat. Let's say we got today. We got the dot.
Oh, John, you're a little controversial. You're talking about
Go get over there, Shad.
It's illegal.
It's illegal.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
just trying to get my
How dare you
bullets.
talk about illegal immigration. It's illegal. God says that it's illegal. God said it's illegal. Okay? Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, what you got? What you
Bad
got
tape.
today?
No, I don't.
Listen, be careful.
I'll take one of those.
So be careful. So, see this way. I got this house today. Where? A lot of people right now are getting sick. Yeah, get a little cold back. And they all got I think you know what that is, and I'm the only one that doesn't.
Get up, mate.
Come on.
Do you have any meds?
One of them just happened. Pop, pop. So I walked in today, and it was crazy. I walked in, they were like,
You
"Where's
shit.
your mask?" I'm like, you know I don't wear masks. Why are we?
Well, I'm trying to kill somebody. I got 2 wolves trying to eat my ass out.
All back in my office, I'm not doing that.
Ain't right.
Dude,
They're like,
didn't know you was into this stuff like that.
I
Did they at
was.
least ask for consent?
They didn't even take me out on a date or nothing. They, you know, should have got the dinner at least.
For the rest of the day.
Damn
They
it.
all had to go get. This is what's crazy. They had to all go get tested to go back to work.
Oh, y'all got any sniper ammo? Like any?
I got 4 bullets.
Yeah. Last one. Hey, no one knows. They don't treat. I'll be honest with you, and this is what you get all this hate out here, man. I don't treat them any differently. We're a family. So like I said, everybody needs it.
Let's go see what I got on purple bird.
It is what it is. You gotta live with it. I gotta live with it. I don't care. I don't treat anybody any differently. We've had that conversation many times. But
Well, that was totally worth it.
They're with me on this now. They see the blatant, absolute, sheer insanity of this whole thing now. And the fact, I'm not calling anybody stupid. Okay? I'm not calling anybody stupid. They are, ladies and gentlemen. I told somebody today, before I left, I was like, you know, I feel like my intelligence is being insulted here, and I don't get it.
Yes, he was negative.
Yeah, I was negative. Yeah, they did it rapid. I'm good. I knew I was. I just laughed. I chuckled. I was like, really?
Web slinger?
Hey, you want to send me home? Sure.
Yeah, send it. You sent me that video, dude. I was cracking up.
19.
I'm not gonna go. Yeah, I won't. But that was so funny.
Yeah, working hard.
Yeah,
working hard. Anyway,
hard work.
but you know, they all see.
Got one for 86.
So
Right here on the hill.
They did their best to try and divide us with this thing because what they had to do is I think they realized very quick that we were already starting to come.
Whole team, whole team. Where's the rest of them?
It's funny how that works.
It's funny how that works. And how all of us.
Coming underneath y'all. They're underneath y'all. Here they come.
But you have people that wanted to hate you. That's what they do, though. I'm not saying everybody, but you know who I'm talking about.
Did you get him?
They hate you.
Yeah, got her.
If you don't think the way that they do. Because they
Cody.
can't, their little brain, they can't fathom that you don't think the way they do. They can't. It's interesting. I don't understand why. But I would love to have them in my position. They don't want to. When they know they can't.
They can't because they're holding on to something that they can't let go of. It's almost like a power trip. They can't be proven wrong. And that's okay. That's okay. We're like we said before, when everything happens, when we know we've been in
256 west.
but when this moment hits of
And Rocky
supernatural
Grills.
awakening, we have to be there for those people.
Yes.
We can't say I told you so or put them down. Welcome them with open arms. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're gonna do.
With open arms.
Yeah.
No hate, man. We got no room for that. We got no room for that.
Absolutely. So
Not up in here. Sorry, I had to throw that one in. Not up in here.
Hey, real quick, Northampton is a great place. So, Chris said, so a lot of you know, I'm a big Star Wars fan, always have been, always will be. I
Gotcha.
got a box from Chris. He's like an hour before the show. He's like, "Did you get your
Did
stuff?"
you knock her or did you just make her
I
fall?
run downstairs.
I just made a fall.
It's in the mail room.
Yep, now she's running.
And I open up the box, and he's got a bunch of Star Wars collectibles. It's like, no way. Dude, that was absolutely tremendous. So,
Yeah, man.
that was really cool.
I had to get it out of the so I emptied it out of my office.
198 on one of the ones up there. There's she's seriously 2
I'm
HP.
not there to be comfortable anymore. I'm there to do my job and go home. For this job. I don't need to spruce it up.
98 broke her shield.
I want it to be uncomfortable. You know why? Because I want to keep my eye on where I'm trying to go. I want
The resin.
to be uncomfortable.
Spray the wall, spray the wall, spray that wall. I can snipe as soon as you break it.
So the
Spray that wall.
determination of what I want to do is not easy.
I'm working on the other one.
Just a heads up, people put links in there, and then I put links. So,
I wonder what you were doing.
What the hell just happened? I went underworld and died. In the ocean.
this,
You fell through the map.
I fell through the map.
they shut down all the internet. They shut down all the broadcasts and this broadcast.
It's just y'all two. I can't believe I did that. I was in a car and drove and went underwater.
They were like,
Drowned.
snap. They were like, let's go.
Not cool.
They literally just, yeah, everybody can play. And so you can go and all these articles, like you can go ahead and Google it, and it's going to be
Coming at you, Cody. Quick. Got it.
Like losing your mind, all this stuff, how, whatever, right? Don't listen to
Cody,
it.
I come from Aunt Jemima's house and killed that bitch.
I didn't get nothing
Baby.
because I went under the
You cut the light out.
ground. There's no water over here. I wish I could see my clip. I recorded this.
The funny thing is I watched Anthony's name go from flying down just super far down and just dead.
You can see this on my screen. On my screen, I'm underwater and can't get up. Like I'm under the Mount Island.
You're on the other
Weird.
planet.
Safe place to hide. Well, it's not really a safe place to hide anymore. The whole government has
And then-
resigned. They've all fled. They've all
So the match is over.
And with what is happening with
Mug, I'm gonna grow my beard out like that, dude. Don't worry.
it's all a bunch of lies. With that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The central bank of Kazakhstan has halted operations. The central bank, and everybody is teed off
Huh?
because they can't access any other bank accounts. Nothing.
Oh, they gave Anthony a crown.
So there's a chance going around.
Well, shit. I had to go on the city to get it.
No.
I'm gonna get the munchies tonight because look what's all in that cooler.
This is shop debt, right? And it means old men must go.
All alcohol.
Yeah. And so we've been talking about how you're
How long
witnessing
can you
the
stream
systematic
before it cuts
destruction of
off?
the old guard. Everywhere. This isn't
2 weeks
just
straight.
I've been
like to see things
I've been on
weeks
over
straight?
fire before.
Yep.
all over the world. Those are tremendous.
Yeah,
There's a
ain't
dude
nobody
that
ever
test.
done that.
There's a dude that tested it.
Seeing the temperature gauge of the whole world come together. It's happening all over, and people are saying, "Well, why?" Is
I wonder how many hours that is.
Well, a lot of people
A lot.
don't realize us in the
200
US,
and
we
some
have
change.
a massive media problem.
It's 24 times 14.
That tends to suffocate a lot of people.
200 and some
people,
change.
They try to hide the unity of what it actually is. They understand that they're lighting everything on fire.
Yeah, I watched that. I was like, oh my god. They're like, burn it all down. Like your people. Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. Have you seen my sister?
No, she's protesting. But no, so it's absolutely crazy.
Good.
Like, nuts. A lot of people are like, it's just grabbing scared. No, this is, those are people. Those are people that are taking back their country.
Oh, poop.
Different 17 votes and all that stuff. When our time comes, we'll undoubtedly realize that we're taking back their country. And we believe we are.
I'm dead. Shit, God.
We all believe it. A lot of people, the newcomers, think
There's a guy wearing my crown. Kill him.
OG people here that have been part of our podcasts, our old TikToks, they're all TikToks you've had, and everything that know that we're on the same page. And hey, people, welcome to the family. Yeah. Like you guys can, like on the Telegram, that's everything you see here in the chat tonight is everything you're gonna see in the Telegram. We all find each other throughout the day. This is what we do. We're a big happy family. You know what I'm saying?
Mi familia.
Mi familia.
Did I say that right?
You guys card?
They were Italian and they were Italian.
You want to get it right now?
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I'm gonna do it.
You're good. You're good. Yeah. Do you have anything you want to touch on this?
Yeah, so I did not. There's a city there that's got some big time like symbolism out there. It's like
Okay.
I didn't realize they were the #1 Bitcoin mine, like one of the biggest Bitcoin mines.
Second largest in the world.
That's saying something, and their central bank is like, deuces.
Central bank's like, boom,
Yeah.
we're out.
Yes.
The
No
second
soup for you.
largest.
No soup for you. No soup for you. That's crazy, man. Can you imagine? And I think, I mean, something to that effect. I don't know if there'll be a bank run here or what, man. I really don't know.
See,
But-
I think you know, I tell people like, everybody needs to like hold back. Well, like we told people to prepare. I mean, obviously, when we know the dollar is backed by nothing but trade.
Get the confident. That's all I'm talking about.
They're saying that all confidence is lost, right? And then this is so when this as this ramps up, confidence in everything. We're talking finances, everything. There will be short-term disruption, and you know we've done. Me, Chris, and a lot of people in the chat. We are big followers of success. We do this. A lot of good stuff. Prospect that there would be the on the rise in market, but it will be rapid, like one in the other. Like fall and switch. Yes, and the rise will be soon. So we're a short-term disruption that is coming. This is, you know, when you take the system out, you cut the head off the snake. That'll be all. Yeah, the money controls the world. That is their #1 superpower. Amen. And so we follow the prophetic, and I am going to read something that was posted on our Telegram earlier that kind of, when we get to it, I know some people are asking about it in the chat, but everybody just needs to be prepared that when this happens, you need to stand firm. You need to continue to trust in God, understand what we are going through, that this disruption is for your own benefit. This is for all our benefits. I know there's a lot of nothing is happening, nothing will happen. A lot of fear in a lot of people, and they put it on other people because that's all they can see. All they can see is doom and gloom because they're a man of unclean lips. Why? Because they're saying what they see now, and they're not saying what they see.
We still got a lot of that, man.
Damn.
Nothing's
I
happening.
got you, Shad. I didn't want you to die on me. That's the whole reason I shot her.
I get it. I sympathize with them. I get it. Watching this play out sucks some days.
There was a gun over here I was trying to get.
We've said it.
Shit, I
time and
dropped
time
you a
again.
daggum
It's not
chuck
about-
thingy.
This isn't about me. It's not about you. It's not about what I want. It's not about what you want. This is God's plan. This is God's timing. And he's going, if he wants to take
Hey, I
his sweet
finally
time,
found
obviously,
fucking med
if
spray
what
for the
we
first
want
time
to
in a long
happen
time.
Hasn't happened yet. There's still more things he needs us to see.
Man, that's the
He
only
needs
thing
you
keeping
to
me
see,
alive,
so
dude.
that we talked about it, we can never let this happen again in our
That's the first one I found all day.
Even though it probably will, because that's what evil does. It just,
it hides and then regroups and comes back. And
Is
it
that
learns.
another one?
You know
Or
what
one
that
you're
means?
just
The devil
showing me?
No, I
learns
just
from your
marked one.
mistakes, even if you don't.
Right.
So, but it's not about our timing. It's
Nope.
his. It's
No.
his.
What do you always say, Chris? God's time might be slow.
But it's always on time.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
I can't get caught up in the doom and gloom because I know how this ends. We all know how it ends.
Yeah, and when we get to the PS, we're gonna talk about this and go into a little more detail. Well, we're also gonna explain why God let this happen for this long. You know, it's the plans, everything, all the plans
I'm gonna go to
were
Aztec.
given by God. That's it. All right, God is he
there's
is
always somebody
the
there.
master behind everything, but he needs vessels to do the work, right? I do think we're gonna see some supernatural stuff. That's just my opinion because I follow the prophetic, and a lot of us do too.
Launch pad.
But even we're big silver and gold guys too.
It's done too far.
Silver and gold is mine, says the Lord. You're gonna see a lot of we promote silver all the time. It's very cheap. It's a
I'm
gift.
lagging,
If you're not
dude.
going to get in it, you should because it's
You
a
ain't
gift.
kidding.
Don't listen to people that say it's worthless because it's not. That is God's money, and He's about to show you why.
Yeah, the world refers to it as clay pots, right? They think it's nothing.
Clay pots. It's been regarded as clay pots, but it's going to be turned around. It's going to be turned around. So you can see a lot of panic going on. A lot of panic. Today is January 6th. You guys know what's the anniversary of. And we know how disgusting it was to hear them
I told you there was somebody here.
Jan 6 to Pearl Harbor in 9/11 today. It's absolutely...
I just said it. Sometimes it sucks. Today, like I knew they were going to do it. You knew they were going to do it. You knew they were going to.
You knew it was going to happen.
They got nothing else. They really got nothing else. They're still pandering to I guess to those that still aren't awake yet to what's going on. But they got nothing else. And yeah, it was disgusting.
329 Northwest.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
Yes, welcome. It was disgusting. To
So,
compare that
myself
to
again.
9/11 and Pearl
How can you
Harbor.
do such a thing? Like,
All right, they're all dead.
Pearl Harbor almost.
But they tried to kill me.
Almost 3,000 people, right?
That's what they get for trying to kill me.
And there are 7
Men that
undead.
were trapped underwater for days before they died. January 16th.
Absolutely disgusting.
It's disgusting.
All right,
You safe, come on.
These people, they've been showing us throughout this whole process because we had to see it. They've shown us
No, it's just one guy. I got it.
100% who they are and who they serve. And it's not you.
Yeah, I'm here
it's not
now.
me, it's not the Americans. It's not our God.
They do. They do. We're gonna get
You hate autos,
We're gonna
right?
get a lot of
You can have that fucking auto.
with the PS and everything. But
Now we gotta find your jump pad and get the
if
heck out
there's
of
anybody
here.
that hasn't really changed,
Y'all coming back to the circle, yes?
the man
Yeah.
has projected himself over the decades as the same
There,
person.
Shep.
Don't get me wrong. We talked
Okay.
about in the last one how he was a part of the club. He was, and that's why they turned on him. Well, not only that, because money's power, he's gonna replace this all with gold, which is destroys their wealth and their power. But my man knew everything. My man doesn't smoke. He don't drink. And think about all the parties
West.
he's in back in the day.
Secret agent, man. Secret.
Right,
I
he's
just
a
get
good
that.
guy.
A part of me just, I can't Leo, was he supposed to be there all the time just snooping on these people? I mean, I don't know.
For that long, I don't know. But, it's just, what's the best way to get someone loosey-goosey and start slipping up? Because when they start drinking, and 45 of them, they're taking notes.
Drunk
Taking
man
notes
tell
of
no
all
lies,
these people.
brother.
All
Drunk
this
man tell no lies.
Yes. So, just to show you off the bat, like how normal how much he stayed the same. This is almost a 3-minute video, but I think it's worth it for you to see. This was an old interview between him and Letterman. Go ahead, take a look.
And I must say, I thought that was very gracious of you to do, because obviously you got a lot better things to do than goof around with me.
You're right.
Yeah. And what about the, are people trying to draft you to run for president up in New Hampshire?
Well, I guess a lot of people want to see this
Look how
country.
young he is there.
It's a shame what's happening. Japan, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, everybody's taking advantage of the United States. People know that if certain people are running the country, that it won't happen. I mean, when you look at Japan, not paying for the defense, we're defending Japan. We're losing billions for AIDS help and for farmers and for this and that. And it's a shame. And the Japanese folks, who I respect greatly, but they're not treating us fairly. They're really not treating us fairly. Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, they're not paying us anything for the services we're rendering, and I think it's a disgrace. And I think people look at certain people, and maybe me, if I were in a position, this country
auto shotgun.
So that's a pretty strong statement. So now are you saying
it's strong? I think it's fair.
Enemy with the SMG.
And they smile about it too. They know it. The country is losing billions and billions of dollars to Japan, and we can't afford to lose.
But so now, are you saying this by way of indicating that you could do it better, and you do intend to run for president?
No, I'm not going to run for president, but I think somebody...
Now, in 8 years, if you came back, would you have a different answer? In 4 years?
I tend to doubt it. I really tend to doubt it, but I just think...
Hey, look, my crown.
There's so many ways that this country can sort itself out, and we're not going to about those ways. Coming for the homeless and helping the poor and welfare. Certain things can be done that really will mean big dollars to this country, and those things are not being done right now.
Let me ask you one other question. If you go to dinner and the bill is like, say, $25.
Shit, man.
How much of a tip would you throw?
You know, the way I feel about tips, if somebody does a super job, I give more than a tip. If somebody does a lousy job, I probably give less than anybody. That's the way I feel about life. Life should be, you should be rewarded for competence and capability and doing your job and having a smile on your face, maybe, if that's the case. And I'm a pretty good tipper when somebody's good. No, I'm a pretty lousy tipper if somebody's not good. So
you know, you're sitting here listening to this stuff. It seems
What?
dying to give you some public platform.
I hate that guy.
Tell me how that happens.
Maybe so, but I'm not. I would like to have the feelings known and let somebody else.
The pistols are designated set damage, and the shotguns are random.
Yeah, but if you want something done right.
It's RNG.
If you want something done right, do it yourself.
Yep.
He talked about the
Shot her in the face with a fucking purple shotgun twice. Any other time that kills you.
That's just.
Yep.
And how much fucking meds does one person have?
And just because what the media did to him from 2013 and on.
Too damn much.
I've seen one guy have one gun and the rest of it was mad, so
A man never changed.
it could be one of those deals.
He stayed the same.
Look,
Like
I
kill everybody with
knocked
just
one
one
of them.
gun.
Sure
I
did.
heard another one. I hit another one. Well, Cody was probably. Whose screen was you watching, Cody?
Yeah.
I was watching this.
Like I said on the last show.
Well, you seen. I knocked one. I hit the other one for 90.
You know
He
what's
had 10
crazy?
left.
I was just thinking
So
that.
I don't know. I don't know, man. That upset me a little bit.
I saw that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Yep. Because it's all fake. But yeah, I mean, yeah, so.
Both the girls up here are passed
If you
out.
have anything else to touch on that, go. We never changed. Like I said, everybody, we talked, I think it was
Tell you what,
last
Mario,
episode.
Your sister's getting her sick in today.
We said everybody loved this dude until he came down that escalator in 2015. They all loved him. My man was in
Yeah,
rap
Nicole passed out
songs,
and so is Kayla.
was cameos in so many movies, had the #1 TV show on NBC for 12 seasons. And then he came down the escalator as a Republican. And everybody and their mama turned on him. Why? Because the enemy shook. They knew what was coming. These evil people knew what was coming. They knew what was coming. 100% I firmly believe, especially because leading up to that, right, leading up to him coming down the escalator, shadows,
and all these kids going missing. And he actually told you who these people were.
Yeah, he was always right because he talked about sex trafficking being a real pandemic. And then all the media came out and said there's nothing with any of sex trafficking. None of that's a problem. And now you see it today, and look, it looks like he was right again, huh? All the time. Like the man, I'm not saying he's perfect or anything like that, but the man is anointed by God, and he's been right on so many things.
Shit, far.
He's still human.
You might as well just go ahead and get you a SMG. Everybody's cutting me down. I don't know why I didn't get one before I come down here. Shotgun didn't do no good. Truth is, that auto shotgun don't really have no power. You gotta shoot 6 times to kill somebody.
Yes. Do we all have problems? Yes. Do we go through repetitive sins sometimes and have to deal with it? But God, it's a journey.
Yeah, I'm good.
God knows you're not
Blow the bits.
That's what he did. He never asked you to be perfect. So.
I do like that clanger though. That's fun to play with.
Even you might stumble and fall, but those who trust in the Lord shall renew their strength. Yes. Amen. Amen. God knows we're going to stumble. He knows we're going to stumble. And he says when you stumble, figure out why. Don't do it again.
Yeah. And if you fall, don't listen to the devil being like, oh, you missed from that.
Bible says a righteous man falls 7 times.
Say that to you.
People fall. It's just the way it is.
You can always come back from me. He's always waiting. He's always like, when we talk about time, like our guardian, they had to see.
What?
Can I get a new one?
She's right picking that door, don't push the door.
This guy's never going to get it. He's never going to get it.
Throw the clanger in there. Good shot, Dad. Good shot.
There's a first time for everything.
Absolutely.
There's a better gun. He saw a better gun, decided to go get it.
Actually, so I love Duke Cannon products. And I love Duke Cannon because
I'm not picking up another auto. That got me killed.
Goes to various veteran charities.
Just stick it, stick it.
You happen to get Anthony's card?
Yeah, I got Anthony's card.
I'll bring him back.
Server was lost. Okay. Stop broadcasting. I got something happened to my internet. When the internet gets low enough, it'll stop your broadcast. It'll cut you off.
And I got to a point where I was like,
You have glitches or something. It's a real long glitch, or you get froze a long time, then it'll cut your broadcast.
Yep.
it was so bad. I was like,
But your PlayStation will let you know that's happening, so it's not like you don't know it. You know it.
Yeah, it looks good, man. It looks good. So it's good. But I tell everybody, this is, if you would, we talked about it 5
I'm gonna
years
need
ago.
some shield. And I need to man up here a little bit.
You man up a little bit.
Well, that girl killed me when all I had was a shotgun. It pissed me off. So. But she used SMG and cut me in half. So I'm going back to my same original plan. My Ranger, my SMG, and my Sniper. That's the 3 I can work with.
There's a blue one.
Yeah, there's blue one in this vending machine. I'm going to get some bullets to go with it. I got that right.
It's my baby. I get stopped all the time, too.
oh, Alpha bin Laden.
Alpha bin
Laden. That's right. That's right. All right. So, we want to talk a lot about. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna do things a little different. I know a lot of OG people that we've talked about. We've touched on stuff with the PS. We're gonna.
That one's
roll up
down.
a movie card.
Weak.
A little differently.
Holy shit.
So I'm gonna play basically. This is
Get that up. I got no shield.
I'm gonna play a video.
They got me, but I knocked one.
But I'm gonna make it
Right
so
here.
me and Chris can also pause it and talk about a few things, in between. This is a
The
video.
red.
Now I want everybody to remember this is a video from CBS. Go on back.
They killed me.
And talking about the PS. And there's a lot of truth in this video. A lot of truth, even though there are some people that are terrified in this video.
Anthony, use the
No,
jug.
there's no
Just use
pop
the
quiz at
jug.
the end of the night, but I believe
Fill up.
by the end of the video and after our explanation
Look
on
up
some
and down.
things, that things
Real
will look
fast.
a little brighter than what they look like right now.
Not exactly what I was talking about,
Before
but
that,
yeah.
actually, before
Go
that, I wanted to read that prophecy that we're going to celebrate. Yeah. All right, so like I said, we're big followers of the prophetic, and I want you guys to take the message of what I'm going to read you. And those that don't follow the prophetic, now's a great time to get into it. Great time. Now I never know how to say his last name. Barry Wentz or Wentz. I
don't think you got any card.
Well, that's stupid.
He said the Holy Spirit will be able to fire.
You got him, go.
But I spent time with him. The fear of the Lord overcame me. He began to speak to me. You release
Drive, Anthony,
this
back
word
to
to
Rocky
me,
Reels.
and was clear to release it immediately today. So it is with fear and trembling and obedience to him that I submit and release this word just as it came out of me. This is a prophetic word for him. Now this is a conversation.
Hey,
that's
bitch
going
died.
to be done.
Don't go to Rocky Reels.
Tell my people whom I have called by name that on this day everything changes. And we're talking a pivot point. You have cried
another
out
card.
to cleanse the iniquity of the land. You have torn your garments, grieving for the bloodshed in this nation.
Anthony, just drive all the way to here.
Appeal to me day and night for my justice and righteousness
quit till you get there.
released on your behalf.
Oh yeah, there's one back there.
Summon me for my help.
Keep going, keep
Move
going.
on your behalf of the unborn and the
There's
children.
one behind that gas station.
Day and night to expose, remove, extract those evil corrupt, to open the gates of hell into this nation. You have called on me to bring judgment upon those with blood on their hands. Let me tell you this. Incline your ear unto me on this day. Hearken to my word and hold fast to my promises. For on this day I am about to pivot. And most do not see coming, nor are they prepared. Hold fast unto me through the storm. Do not let go through the chaos. Gather one another, and bear down together. It is not time to isolate. I will
Here we
lead
go,
you.
Cody. We
I
get to
will
start
guide
all
you.
over again.
I will protect
I get shot and killed. Y'all bring me back, cuz.
the enemy shall unleash everything they possibly can during this time. And it has to be so to expose the darkness of every evil agenda
Go get in your truck and head toward the circle.
an organization for all to see. It is not going to be pretty. War never is and never will be. This battle shall be fought on every front. Sadly, there will be many casualties that they have resisted me, opposed me, and given themselves over freely to the enemy and demonic rulers. Obama will be in the headlines. Truth is being released. I am cutting the puppet strings he is pulling behind the scenes. He shall no longer be able to rule from the back room thinking he is sheltered and hidden. Biden is an illustration, a front man. He is weaker than what they counted on using and is now coding them deeply. He is not working out as they planned. They're having to alter course. They have plans in place to try and stop my justice, but they're going to be exposed and futile in their attempts to stop what I have come. They will not be able to pull the trigger and take out the leader I have in the position. When they make their move, it will be evident my hand is upon him. for I have the mighty men covering DJT and his family. His real team is covered. I have angelic hosts deployed on his behalf. I have generals at their posts. There are more with you than against me, and my plans and purposes shall prevail, and this great nation shall fulfill her destiny.
What?
What is about to happen? America, you are the key to the nations of this hour. DJT, you, my son, are called and released to move now and move swiftly with confidence that I am with you. Old glory shall be raised high and proud over this nation once again. I say unto you, America is beautiful.
Chat.
Restore. The light of my glory is being released upon you today. Holy is the word of the Lord. Yeah. So there's
Damn, I gotta get out of here.
words that lined up constantly.
Get on with chat and start using that medkit.
After I read this, I had one pop into my
Anthony,
head.
come on.
Before we get into this PX
Oh,
stuff.
shit.
And this one was from Robin Bullet, and I just want you to take a listen to it.
So these things have begun, and the weight is heavy on the nation. Already I can hear the cracks in the spirit of the false ceiling they built to enslave God's people. I hear it begin to crack as the weight of the anointing is pushing on it. And it will give way. And when it gives way, the debris from the material they built it with will first. And then the glory of heaven will come after it. And it will raise this nation back to the place of its greatness.
I'm about to die.
Once again. For the nation will survive, the Lord says. But it'll not just survive.
Alright, Cody.
Thrive.
See if you can clutch it.
I am going to show you what I can do and what I will do. Stay with me, says the Lord.
Real staff. I've known prophets to carry one.
Will say hallelujah. Hallelujah. What of Kamala? Some ask.
Listen to this.
What of her?
What he talked about Kamala
She
Harris.
has no anointing. What of her? She has the anointing of the jester.
The jester.
So therefore she laughs. She has the anointing of the clown, the jester. So therefore she simply laughs. But wisdom has eluded her. She has none. Not even. The only thing with her now is anger that remains. And I'm going to bring two men out of hiding. And I am going to cast them out from the world for you to see. They have been pulling all the strings from the very start, says the Lord. They are the ones who have defied me.
I think he's talking about
So I'm
Obama.
going to lay them bare before the world, before this nation, and their home states. Get ready to see it. For this is the decree today, says the Lord.
I don't think I'll be able to get you, Shed.
I thought
You're
about it.
you're not you only got Anthony's card, so you ain't gonna be able to bring him back without taking damage.
He talks about Obama. Oh, we know that
Wait just a minute.
Obama has been running a lot of strings.
Why did it place that and not build my wall?
Prophetic is
Oh
all mine.
no.
Alright.
Yes, switch off that
with
stuff
that
on a
being
bot.
said,
Good job, kids.
Let's get into some BS.
Yeah, why did they want them?
Why do they want them in? Why do they want those guys?
Because they want to know what 45 is doing.
Yeah. They're all in the dark.
We
said this before. They're all in the dark. The media's in the dark. That's why you're seeing the panic. That's why the temperature gauge.
Oh.
The reason they say things like J6 is as bad as Pearl Harbor and 9/11 is because they're desperate right now to change the narrative, to sway the people they thought they had under their thumb back to their side, and they're failing.
Absolutely.
When you go back and look at it, we all freaked out over the last year, but they have failed at everything they tried to do. And they have control of the House and the Senate, ladies and gentlemen. But they have still managed to fall flat on their face with everything they tried to do, while showing all of you who they really are deep down inside and what they really think about this. They failed. And I don't know about you, but that seems like somebody else is in complete control. And we know who it is. We know who's in control.
Maybe you're right. So this is a 10-minute video. However, we're gonna talk about some things as we get going through this. And remember, the PF, they're a real thing. They're a real thing. And Trump has told people time and time again he has done some stuff that people don't know about. And so let's just, without further ado, let's start this video.
The power of the president is enormous.
Can you guys hear the audio?
The absolute right to declare a national emergency. And this president is not bashful in describing powers that go well beyond simple declarations. The authority is total. And that's the way it's got to be. The authority is total. There are, it's true, some restraints on most presidential authority, but those might not apply to all the president's powers.
That's a lot of things that people don't even know about.
We can't know for sure, but what the president appears to have been referring
Got one.
His presidential emergency action documents, often referred to as PIDs. Former Senator Gary Hart.
Even though I've had security clearances for the better part of 50 years and been in and out of national security matters during that half century, I had never heard of these secret powers.
You know what they are now that you've heard of them.
Only vaguely due to research done at the Brennan Center for Justice at New York University Law School. What these secret powers are, apparently, based on the research, is suspension of the Constitution, basically. And that's what's worrying, particularly on the eve of the national election.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
So, right off the bat, you know what that Fall 17 all stuff. Alright, so these presidential emergency documents.
Oh man, I need another gun.
What did he do before November came and all that stuff, right? When COVID started. What did he do? He sent us into a national emergency.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
And except we were attacked. And he was a wartime president.
Yes. So, yeah, not only with the national emergency, and that's not part of the beat. This is just, that was something clearly out. Like, he just, you know, we have to do, you know, make everybody think it was all about COVID. And, what he did, if you guys didn't realize, we are still
crap.
in a national emergency. Still to this day. And so, potentially he did. What he just said, he could have suspended the Constitution.
3 damage headshot. Woo! You gotta love shotguns.
I killed 2 of them, but this pink girl got me.
What happened in November? I'm gonna try and use my words carefully. Here,
Yes.
That what happened in November.
This is on the CBS News.
May have just been one gigantic fake movie. Now, I want you to hold that.
Like a trap?
Yes, like a trap. Like a trap. Now, when we were told so many times, enjoy the show, enjoy the movie, this movie's playing out, right? And why people would say, why would they go through this for a whole year? Because in order to, if he signed this and he suspended the Constitution, not only does that 17 said they have pre-lit his laws, right? Nice pre-lifted laws so that the great men of this country can do their job, right? So with that, the only thing to be running, what happened in November, keeping it propped up, would have been the media.
Yep.
And 17 even told us about this. He told us. But what are you going to say? You had something very good you were going to say there. About...
Man, there's a lot of people going down there to Sleepy Hollow.
Pretty loudly.
You want me to read it? Is that, no, not that. No, now you confused me.
Sorry, my bad.
Then we got.
It'll come back to you. It'll come back to you. Yeah. I know.
About what? Was it about this piece? Or
about the 17 posts?
Oh man.
Another coming short-term memory loss. All right, let's continue.
These are essentially presidential orders that are drafted in anticipation of a range of hypothetical worst-case scenarios.
The Brennan Center research that Senator Hart referred to has been spearheaded by Elizabeth Goldstein, a co-director of its National Security Program and a contributing writer at the several times. During his administration, President Trump has made allusions to secret powers that he has that we don't know about. Is he making that up?
Well, not exactly. And what's alarming about that is that no one really knows what the limits of those same authorities might be, because often developed and kept in secret.
King says what little we do know about the ads comes from references to them in other documents. Classified.
They originated in the Eisenhower administration as part of an effort to try to plan for a potential Soviet nuclear attack. But since then, they've expanded to address other types of emergencies as well. No presidential emergency action document has ever been released or even leaked. Not even Congress has access to them, which is really pretty extraordinary when you consider that even the most highly classified, covert military and intelligence operations have to be reported to at least 8 members of Congress, the Gang of 8.
You're saying they are not consulting with Congress.
Exactly. Congress is not aware of what's in this document, and from public sources,
Chris, you got something
we
to say?
know that at least in the past, these documents have purported to do things that are not permitted by the Constitution. Things like martial law and the suspension of habeas corpus and the roundup and detention of people not suspected of any crime.
The reason these documents are secret is for 11 administrations, did not want to frighten the American people.
Okay, I'm coming.
To demonstrate what might happen to their constitutional rights and liberties.
Chris, you want to say something?
so theoretically, if I wanted to, as president, if I knew, okay, one, why can't they get access to the P's? We've discussed this before. What would they have to do is, in order to be able to see the P's without having to? That's the whole purpose of J6 is to try and get access to the documents. They keep saying, well, with Adam Pencil neck, well, when we get access to the documents, then we'll know what he did. Well, no crap, dude. You're never going to get them. That's why Trump keeps saying they're executive privileges. You can't have those. Why didn't the Gang of 8 get to briefings? Because we know that everybody on the Gang of 8 is corrupt, and they've been leaking to the media. So they're all in the dark because none of them know what he did. He told you. If you pay attention to Trump, he's always cryptic. He's like, like he said, I have power nobody knows about. I can do things. And remember when they were deputizing all those National Guardsmen up in D.C. last year?
Yes.
So why do all that stuff? See, we were told one thing. Well, we have no idea what was really going on behind the scenes. The media has done their best to prop this up and not show you the truth.
That's what they do.
They're all in the dark because, remember, wasn't it him, Chris Miller, when he was the acting Secretary of Defense? He's like, when he he said, he goes, we embarked on something today truly like historic. Like we put things in motion today that nobody is gonna know about right now. Yeah. But yeah,
45 signed his own feeds. Therefore, no one can look at it but him and people in the Justice Department. But those people, he had to put the right people.
The incoming,
and they can't technically tell people anyway. So.
Yeah, and I don't even think the incoming president can look at them. So I don't know. But that's the only way they could do that is if they let the state of emergency go on COVID, and we've talked about that before. They won't do it. They can't. It's the only control they got left. So it's like you wedge the enemy in between a rock and a hard place.
He trapped him, and that's what that's he trapped.
Yeah,
17 was trapped. Beat that. Remember that?
That wasn't 17. That was
not 17. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Again,
so covered.
Yeah.
So I read this for some of the people that have been on this before. I'm gonna read this.
I ain't got no bullets, damn it.
Take what I say, just think about everything that's going on. This was on a website, a certain website, Lockwood, I'll just say that, Lockwood. And it was kind of hidden on their website, and I happened to find it. This is on my computer. And it was for like a couple of hours, and then it disappeared. Mm-hmm. So I happened to get this is insane, but I'm gonna...
24, I'm glad you hit a 112, fucking son of a bitch.
Let's put on the other side. It goes, yes. Alright, so military intelligence intercepted the deep state 16-year plan to destroy America. 8 years of Obama and 8 years Hillary. They had needed someone loyal for the role of president during this operation. After approving certain clearances, the military installed Trump into the RNC. Think about that for a second. Military installed Trump. The 2016 election was rigged for Hillary. The media was complicit, so that's why we talked about it before. That's why you had polls that she had a 99% chance. Don't even show up, Trump.
Oh, hell.
Don't even bother to show up. It's in the bag already. So they thought she was never going to lose.
Way to go out in a blaze of glory.
You know me, I'm trying to give it my all.
I believe made it to where the vote was fair and they weren't able to I got ahead of myself. White House controlled the election to give the vote. There was no way Trump could have won without this happening. That's why they were shocked when she lost. That's why they didn't cover their tracks. They never thought she would lose. Obama used FISA courts to secretly spy on Trump's campaign during the 2016 election. It was the worst decision ever. He literally opened the door to everything by giving Trump the playbook for the next 4 years. So we talked about this. They did all of this stuff. They had it in the bag. That's why they freaked out when she lost, because they knew he would be able to come in and do everything they had done. Everything. How many times did he say, I caught them? Yeah, all like all intelligence operations. We're getting into this.
Oh yeah, sorry, I got ahead of myself. Go ahead.
So do we all do. So FISA equals start. Well, FISA has started, ladies and gentlemen. This ball is rolling now. U.S. military has it all. That is why it looks like nothing happened in the last 4 years. It was all in the dark. It looks like these people will get away with all their crimes. They will not. Trump and our military have been dismantling this web of criminals all in the dark. Top levels of corruption are under control. We had to let them complete their crimes in order to charge them to the fullest extent under the rule of law at a tribunal. Trump ran, the election was a trap. Trump ran uncontested. An election monitoring surveillance system was installed by the U.S. Cyber Command Space Force. No such agency. No such agency. And the shadow warriors of the Cyber Brigade. Soon we will see the real numbers. Every part of this operation is strategically planned. Not everything will be clean. but there is no escaping it. That is why Congress did everything they could do to remove Trump before he was even inaugurated with zero success. We talked about that. He is untouchable. It may look like he's gone from the public eye, but in reality, this needed to happen. Now that he is completely out of the picture, and with the public thinking Biden has full control, the military will soon be able to announce the takeover. The media was left in the dark. They are just trying to delay the military from making their next move. Everything on TV and politics right now is fake and holds no legal standing. What did I say last episode? I said they have no power outside of their little small speck of a 10 block territory. Okay. So they have been left in the dark during all this, which explains all the blatant lies and desperation. They try to make Trump's administration look like they are weak. Don't forget. It says Barr is a patriot working behind the scenes. See, everybody got mad at him going out the door.
Everybody freaked out on Barr.
But had he not let all, if you know that you have to let these people trap themselves, what a 17 posts. Is there anything to gain by letting your enemy walk through the front door? Absolutely, especially if they think they've gotten away with something.
Yeah, because they're flimsy, they're loose. It's like walking up to a drunk person and asking them questions.
Yep. And it says, anything stating otherwise is completely false. Durham is a patriot burning the midnight oil. You will get the job done, along with hundreds of others working behind the scenes to take down the establishment. And it ends with this. There are more good than bad. Shadow war, military operations, shadow war, dark to light. And like I said, that was on that website for less than, maybe a half a day, and then gone. And I'm so glad I got a screenshot of that.
But yeah, so that's beautifully spoken. Absolutely tremendous. So yeah, with his national emergency, he put him in the trend because they can't let go of COVID because that's all they have left. And with the national emergency in place, they're technically in crisis mode, and his PADs are in play right now. So
I shot them on that jet, on that quad.
What happened in November? They had to go the year and some change. They had to do it all so people would accept, so they would see, and so they accept it when the time comes. They had to choose the latter, or else there would have been bloodshed, civil war, in our country. So they're allowing a great awakening throughout the whole country over time. When the time is right, that's when they are going to present what they actually did or what happened, and tell you that you have been watching a movie. Everything that happened in November is fake. We can ask the question, what is PIAD? What is the PIAD? Presidential Emergency Action Documents. Let's continue with the video.
And keep going. And you're saying what they're for?
Well, every administration, including Democratic administrations, has revised and updated these powers. And I started contacting friends of mine of both parties who had been in senior positions. And I got two responses, or one response, which is, I never heard of these powers, and these are people in senior cabinet positions. Or I got no response at all. And it was the no response at all from people
super
I
low,
knew
Cody.
that began to worry me, because there not only is secrecy around these powers, there's
another one coming from the side.
Tell me what you know about the PIADs.
I think I know as much about the PIADs as any other American citizen, which is almost nothing at all.
David Cole is National Legal Director of the American Civil Liberties Union. And he's concerned about the vast array of presidential emergency powers that we know about under the National Emergencies Act of
doesn't even exist. So you got to be very concerned.
Which brings us back to those mysterious presidential emergency action documents. Tell me about those PIADs. You're the only person I have met so far who will even admit to knowing what they are and having seen them. Yes, really. John Yu is a law professor at the University of California, Berkeley. While serving at the Justice Department after 9/11, he drafted the memo that justified the use of enhanced interrogation of terrorism suspects. Just to reassure our viewers a little bit, John, you've seen these PIADs?
I am not allowed to say whether I have or not.
Let me put it this way. You were at the Justice Department. Presumably, the Justice Department would have had to deal with these PIADs if the president...
Did you kill him, Cody?
Yep.
Yes, that's a fair way to say. The Justice Department and the office I worked at would review the legality of the PIADs because they would draw on presidential powers and congressional powers delegated to them.
Just a couple of weeks ago, Professor Yu was at the White House discussing executive power with President Trump.
1 second, I just want to address this question. What about the millions coming in from the southern border? So what they're doing with these PIADs, like I said, even with the prophetic words, there's always casualties in war, right? There's always going to be casualties, and they had to let, they've basically been letting the current residency play house this whole time. So people wake up to their policies, and so it's easier, less bloodshed when the time comes. So what you're seeing right now is, unfortunately, part of war. Just like 45 has said, he is a wartime president, and you're witnessing it right now. So I hope that answers your question. Back to the
like a controlled demolition. Emergency is going to be so this
335 Northwest.
Similar contingency planning documents. When we look back historically at them, comic.
The notion that there are executive powers based on
behind
something that has never been vetted by Congress, giving the president almost limitless powers to do what he needs to do in the event of a crisis. That's not funny to me. That's scary.
Well, forgive me, I don't mean this whole question is common. And you are right, Ted. There's dangers to that. We may see in our history where presidents come along. I guess there's a balance, and I guess the founders, they balanced in favor of giving the president that kind of ability to face emergencies, even understanding that a badly intentioned president might use those powers.
Got it.
And you know that the Department of Justice reviews and revisions. So we have to imagine what the Trump administration might be doing with these documents and what authority this administration might be.
With my last sniper bullet, Cody hits that bitch right in the head.
Presidency was because it could act quickly. I would want President Obama or President Biden to have the power to respond quickly to a hurricane or a terrorist attack, just as I would want President Trump to.
That's fairly benign, John. But what if, for what the president was planning to do...
Oh, this one down here was a crown wearer.
So is this one up here.
I'd be the first to admit that in emergencies, that's sometimes the price of swift action. Congress is more likely to get things right. The founders thought that, but Congress is too
She's low, Cody, no shield.
too slow to act decisively.
Having said that, Professor Yu would be comfortable giving a few select members of Congress classified access to the secret PIADs. Gary Hart doesn't think that goes far enough.
I want them public because they affect the freedom and liberty and rights of every American citizen. I can't say it either. This is a blueprint for dictatorship. I think the more repentant
Got her.
Did you get her?
the less likely those in power are going to use them.
Senator, we have so many different...
Get this girl up here.
In fury. I'm not sure what a few more voices what impact that's going to have.
This goes to the core.
Damn you! Fuck!
What amounts to
Son of a bitch.
our Constitution. That's not just another issue. That
as if we're in crisis.
To unleash the full power of the federal government in this effort today, I am officially declaring a national emergency.
She hit me 6 times with that fucking shotgun, and I'm sitting there drilling her with a purple SMG. Why didn't she die? You know why? Because my shit ain't as powerful as her shit. That's why.
That most people know about.
And you find that frightening.
I will not reverse the question.
Did you happen to get Anthony's card?
I'm just
Yeah, I got
saying,
his card.
if you're the president of the United States,
I really need those meds in there, but
and you know that your country was just attacked by a bioweapon that was made by some really bad people, and that people in your own government were in on it and aiding that country.
I can't fight.
Is that not an act of war? It's an act of war, and he said it, and everybody laughed at him.
She's not gonna do too much. Like that, she can't jump out.
This is a different kind of. We've been in a war since the first time they walked those articles of impeachment over to the Senate, and you got hit with your first case of COVID. Right, that's what Aaron. Go all the way back. Why did they wait 2 weeks? Why did they wait 2 weeks after Congress voted to impeach him to walk those articles over? What did you get flooded with during those 2 weeks?
No, just let his ass die in the fucking
Chinese
storm.
fear porn and COVID constantly. People
we got a long ways to go.
dying in the street, the whole nine.
We still got to bring
and
Anthony
then
back.
coincidentally, the 2 days after those articles of impeachment are walked over, it might have been the next day, you get your first case of COVID here in the United States. And everybody started freaking out. Now, if I was the enemy and I knew my impeachment was 100% political theater BS, I would hit you with a scare event to make you not pay attention to the fact that I'm embarrassing myself trying to impeach a president over nothing, over a crime that did never happen. How can you obstruct a crime when there was no crime to obstruct?
Exactly. I know.
We've been at war. It's a different kind of war. It's a war for your mind. It's a war for your mind, and that's why I tell everybody, all we've seen from the government over the last year, and how many times has Trump said year's almost up, is nothing but them barking at you. Veiled threats.
Yes.
Because they keep kicking the can. If you don't do what we say, we're going to do this. And then they kick the can, and we're like, okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. It's all veiled threats. And yes, I know people have lost their jobs. I know people have, but we're going to make it through all of this. And remember that company. Remember that company that took your job away. Because when this is over, I guarantee that company is going to cease to exist. I posted a TikTok
right here in front of me
yesterday, and I said the medical establishment as we know it is going to cease to exist when this is over. So much is going to change. Why? It goes right in with prophecy. God says, watch how I change everything. And I will fool the people. I will fool the people. Yes, I will. Yeah. So I know it sucks, but we had to see it. And I think this has been one big controlled demolition. And a lot of what we think that we see on the media and that we hear, we really don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And we just don't. We're being told one thing when something totally opposite could be going on. That's, you head fakes, man. That's why I can talk about it.
Yeah. That's why I told people I believe we have an outline. Obviously, not.
Freaking web slingers, dude.
You don't know anything. It's like, well, we do a lot of research.
Someone's
we
rebooting
document
Rocky
everything.
too.
I'm not saying I know the whole plan. I believe we have an outline and why the feeds are so important.
Yeah.
So important.
You got that back interview?
So I do. I was gonna play. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. So I'm gonna show you 2 parts. Trump had an interview with Glenn Beck, and I'll play the first part right here in a second. Yeah, take a look.
Let's just pretend you're going to run again, and you're president. 2 terms. You'll have 4 years. As I look at it, you have to pretty much clean house at Justice, the FBI, CIA, NSC, NIH, the State Department, Treasury, HHS, Department of Education, and the Department of Energy.
Well, they know we're here now.
Are deep in those.
Many, many years.
Can you?
And you got one back here.
Years. I know you're good at this. You had a show. You're fired. Can you fire and replace all of those things in 4 years?
You pretty much have to look. When I got elected, I was only in Washington, D.C. 17 times, they say. I mean, I got that right, but they did say. Of the 17, I never stayed overnight.
Full stop.
He's on you, dude.
So he asked him, he's talking about 2024, how you get a clean house. How you get a clean house. And what does he do? The first thing he does was dance around the question.
Guys, I got no more bullets. I got nothing. All I got is the harpoon gun.
Right off the bat. And this whole, like, I'm going to show you a little bit more of the interview.
You get close enough, I can pound them. That's about it.
2024, just like he said in past interviews, out of the question. There will not be a country in 2024.
You getting sniper bullets?
And he said in another interview, he said, "What do you think about 2024?" He said, "Not 2024.
Anthony, you ain't got to take all the damn bullets.
We already won."
Okay, I'm sorry, here.
And he said,
"Stop, Anthony, stop.
People can't get their brains wrapped around it."
Drop sniper bullets.
Well, people are like, "Well,
I can
why
live
does
with
it have
everything
this?"
else.
Because you're going through a time where they have to
Okay,
allow
good. Get the hell.
in order to least amount of casualties.
I can't.
Spray, spray, spray. That's all you gotta do in this game.
I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot, because look what's happened to the past year.
Oh, please come see me.
People are waking up. Unity is so strong.
Mm-hmm.
So, wrap your brains around it, as Joe was saying. Wrap it, and I'll show you the rest of this clip.
Many of those times we're building a hotel, which is a beautiful hotel, at the old post office, right in Pennsylvania. So I was never was into the world of the Washington, D.C. All of a sudden I'm president. And
You lucky you come too deep. I was fucking your ass up, bitch.
The answer is yes, we have to do that.
Well, everybody don't love you. Chad don't like you right now.
Absolutely done. But I realized as time went by, then I got to know. I went from knowing nobody to knowing just about everybody. I know incredible people. And we rebuilt the military. We did so many different things that nobody, including the vaccines, but we did so many things that nobody thought possible. You know, one, right to try, where the FDA is very slow with drugs, we got to cut in half. But still, if somebody's dying terminally ill, and we have something that's great, we now are able to give it to them because it's working miracles. What's happening to people, it's incredible, saving us. But we just...
Oh, hallelujah.
I'll be back.
I'll get you some food. Just give me a little.
Look, the Republicans, we've had Bush, Clinton, Obama, and at that time, many, many years of people being put into place. They've been there for 30 years, 35 years.
Put into place for 35 years.
Has to be cleaned out. Has to. See how he danced around his whole question? Besides telling him that they'll be cleaned out and it can absolutely be done. Because it will be done. It will be done. It's not the way the people still asleep think it's going to happen. It's just how it is.
Again, we're all in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay? We're all in the dark.
Oh,
and again,
God.
you're going to be shocked. We're all going to be shocked at how he takes the giant down, how God takes this giant of debt, socialism, evil, wickedness. We're all going to be shocked at how this all goes down.
Okay, we went to Lolly.
It be this way because when the military does their thing, I posted a TikTok
What's happening?
yesterday.
Cody's
Someone
gonna be
said,
right
how,
back.
if the military's running control, why is all this happening? Because
I see.
people had to see it. If you go in gang,
Well,
they could have easily went in and
so far all I am is the group medic. But on the other hand,
half of the country had been divided by the 8 years of a
what do you call it? The milestones. I finished my milestones of bringing people back with a rubric there.
Winning guns place. This has been a long process, and people, you all had to be brought along.
I finished a bunch of shit.
And,
completed bounties.
But I did kill 6 people a couple of times, and I'm doing a lot better than 0. Don't like 0.
God opened so many eyes and brought so many of us back to Him. And just like a lot of us, I believe, were set up for a time as this because we didn't even know it. We didn't know what we went through.
I'm about done with almost all my fucking
why
shit.
Things just never seem to work out. Why just one pitfall after
I'm finally
the
on my
other.
20th thinking the fucking bus driver.
Can you see?
Yeah, no, I done finished that a long time ago.
See everything you went through. And
yeah, well, you actually
I
did.
see a lot of guys. Make sure you hit this.
I still do it, and I don't even have it to do.
But make sure you join our Telegram because if something were to happen here on YouTube and I see a lot of Rumble comments, and
Monkey's right about that, though. You might as well just go ahead and force yourself to do it, or the next season you'll be too relaxed to do it. So I just think the bus driver no matter what.
YouTube as long as we could. And then once True Social, we're gonna just
Hey,
hop over.
I just got a thing saying the fucking tournament starts in 30
All Valley
minutes.
Trio starts in 30 minutes. I got it too.
It's a trio?
It's an All Valley Trio. Yeah, this is the one we can get into.
Everybody's in the chat. You see
Chad, go check that out and see if, well, if it's on our screen, then we can get in it.
It says solo.
Mine says Trio.
Over the years, you know.
Is it a solo?
There's our TikToks above as well. I think.
Nope, it says Trio right on it.
No, mine says Done Bizzle 2.0.
Let's see.
I thought, what? Did it really?
January 8th, All Valley.
Okay.
Yeah, it's solo.
Mine's 4.0.
I don't know how are we able to get in it?
Make sure you hit that like.
We're not champions.
Share it with your family and friends. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna.
It's for everybody.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, I know. I know you better than me, right? I know him better than you.
Enter the All Valley Cup. Top players at the end of the tournament will receive 2-3 in-game sprays as a reward based on the final rank on the leaderboard. For more details and official rules, see the
sprays.
Not even worth playing.
What's a fucking spray?
The things where you can spray paint the wall.
And we appreciate
yeah, it's not even worth doing.
What you've seen tonight. Go ahead,
For a
Chris.
damn spray.
Well, I was just gonna say, outline. We've talked about this before.
No, we like to play for cash money or something worthwhile. I don't even like the sprays I got now. I wish I could figure out a way to get rid of them.
And they're still lying to us, even though they know that we know they're full of crap.
I like the damps.
Because they don't have a choice.
I don't care a whole lot about the sprays.
With the lie, and you don't think all this everything is timing, a year's old
No,
stuff,
bacon.
right? If the resident is truly in the White House, why do they keep putting him on a fake movie set?
He named his cat Bacon.
I mean, honestly, watching it, I completely see it, bro. It's so ridiculous.
Saying he didn't have the good dog called Eggs. Eggs and Bacon.
I don't even name my cat.
Ask everybody. Oh, he wandered off set. He wandered off set again. He wandered off set again. And the media is losing their credibility every single day. Right around.
Where to, guys? Where y'all headed?
A certain president is launching his own media company and social media and video streaming.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
Like it's not even a month away.
What is this in the water out here?
So when you watch this, there's so many things that have happened over the last year that if you...
It's a ship.
Oh, it's the robot.
Right. Okay, so we are over a month away still. Sorry.
From the mech versus the monster.
Still, it's only a month. Think about how fast the past month went.
Dude, time is slow. I'm serious. It is flying by. It's just one day, one thing. It's just this constant chaos every day. I told you, it's like squeezing. If you're not ready for it, you're gonna squirrel like a moat. I'm like squirrel. Awesome. Yeah, I can't like that. You liked it. Yes.
Hope y'all come to this town.
So you watch it.
little things like, again, on Inauguration Day, that whole thing looks fake.
Got no gun.
Looks fake. When is the previous outgoing president left on Air Force One? Again, there were so many telltale signs.
Why are Kamala and the resident flying together?
Never happened.
You can't do that.
That's national security implications right there.
There's nobody stopping them because they're not in charge. They're not.
They have no
Okay, who's fighting you?
threats. And the minute
I was fighting somebody on top of this hill, and somebody else shot at me.
say no.
I'm having to take shield right now.
And we can do that peacefully. It's going on every day all over the world. They are protesting en masse every day. The media won't show you because they know when it happens here, and it will. I think very soon. Game over. There's your checkmate. There's your checkmate, and they know
It's coming.
the rest of the world is waiting.
Yeah, people need to be ready for it. Don't be caught off guard with all the. Don't fall for the nothing is happening. You know, like I say all the time. Jim Smith prophesied about pandemonium in the White House. Things are happening that you know not of. You're not supposed to know. You're not supposed. No one's supposed to know. We're going through an awakening period. And they say, why can God allow this? Because in every war there's casualties.
Yeah,
Every war.
how many times we said it? Sometimes in war, you, the leader, have to make a decision between two bad choices.
Yes.
You just have. It just has a question.
Nice. Wait. I don't know. I'm looking. Give me 1 second. Maybe if I can find it. If I can't find it, you might have to ask it again. I don't see anything. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey.
So, we're heading. Things are. You can see where we're going. I know I see it.
Yeah. But make sure, yeah, make sure you hit that like button, folks. Make sure you hit that like button. Just in case, I did not notice that.
Don't let the dog go back.
Can we get so mad? And I just died laughing because I know it's a movie. That's right. That's right. You know, nothing pisses someone off more than when you don't have fear.
When you don't share their fear, they get so angry. I'm like, why? I'm not afraid. I'm sorry.
Question.
Thanks,
Answer.
by the way.
That's the way.
Yep.
Go.
There's more right here.
When did it post? I think it was yesterday or the day before.
I believe it was yesterday. Yes, sir.
Came
So
out.
the whole interview
Somebody
was
shoot
good.
at me?
It was a good interview. He's been, again,
I think Anthony's
he's done
been
a
shot
lot
at.
of good interviews lately, and he is out here throwing haymakers. I'm telling you, just throwing body shots, man. And I tell her, does he look like a man that is worried about having anything done?
No, my man is calm, cool, and collected.
Nah.
Hey, I know I did a video about Kim a long time ago with just a theory.
You been shot at, Anthony?
1000% just a theory.
I'm getting attacked by a fucking shark.
Implement it very well, you know.
Oh.
I don't hold any. When I released that theory, it was just I was putting biblical stuff together, and that's all it was. I don't know. We don't do dates here, so we just kind of roll with how things go and stick to. I'm not into this whole 355 movie because me and Chris talked about in our last podcast when people are saying that movie things are shut down and only that's playing. Well, where I live, where Chris lives, everything's still playing, so none of it makes sense to us. I think it's just another thing to distract people. Maybe not. I don't know. You'll find out. But when it comes to dates and everything, we don't entertain it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the whole thing with him canceling yesterday, we talked about, I think that's a head fake. I was going to say head fake, or it could
He made an attempt.
Yeah, so, but I am looking forward to our January 15th. I have a feeling that rally's going to be in fuego.
My back is doing a lot better. I did an ice bath and it was a very painful thing, but thank you all for the prayers. My back is feeling wonderful today, so that's very good. Yeah, smash that like button and subscribe. Our next episode is Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Thursday, right? Yeah, Saturday night will be our next episode. Same time. We do shows Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. as things start to ramp up, we might have to up a day because we do believe that indictments are coming out soon and they're going to start getting crazy. We do believe this is all coming very soon. So, yeah, Saturday's our next show. It's going to be a great one, as usual. That's not arrogant. That's just Jesus takes the wheel here. He gives us the wisdom to talk about things to the best of our ability, as much as pinpoint accuracy as we possibly can get that we receive from him. Oh, yeah. And we give God the glory for everything. Everything. God gets glory. We don't worship no man. We don't worship Trump. We don't worship any of that. We give God the glory. We know this is his plan for the prophetic, and the plan was so brilliant because it's only been given by God. And we believe this 1,000%.
And that's why he stepped aside. For I shall set him aside.
Yes.
Right? Because God's going to get all the glory. God said it?
Sorry, go ahead.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock Eastern, 7 p.m. Central.
You have pictures down there, Cody?
Hit the button, Chris.
Hit the button. Let's see what's next up.
We are going to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C.
Yes, we
He got that fucking drop off that day. I don't want that.
Yeah. Yes, we are definitely going to leave in prayer.
Wait, I'm going to say this. I want to speak. I want to get Destiny from Spirit Move Ministries. I want to end.
Yeah, we'll work on it. We'll have we'll have Lori and anybody else in our Telegram family that wants to help us. We're going to try and reach out to maybe some of the prophets out there and see if they want to come on the show. I know Robin Bullock loves to do shows with people.
I would love
it. I'm going to try and get Robin on. I declare the plan that I'm going to get him on. It's going to happen. Take it. I know you're the alphabets. The alphabets.
I lost something back there. What was it? Sorry.
I'm here. Yes, that would be great. That would be great. That would be awesome.
Thank you for coming, Debbie. We appreciate it.
We appreciate all the newcomers. Love our OG, our fans. Love the fans. This one's fun.
This is a lot of fun. A lot of information. This report will be up on here, so send it to your whoever needs to see it. It's gonna be great. Yes, let's wrap this puppy up. We thank you all for being here. Love you all. Make sure you go get our Telegram. Make sure you go get it. You'll see us post there. Sometimes we post right away after these shows if we see something. So, thank you. We're going to end the show in prayer. Want me to take this one?
Yeah, man. Okay.
All right. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you. We thank you. We give you all the glory for everything that you're doing for this nation. We thank you for the protection, the hedge of protection you gave over all of us, everybody in this chat tonight. Everybody's going to see this video, and over the true President of the United States and what is to come. We ask you for your grace and your mercy in the time to come, in the midst of the chaos. We understand that we are going into a time where things are going to look scary to most, but we are going to be there to show them that you are the one that is doing it. You get all the glory, and in the midst of the chaos, we will stand firm in your faith. We thank you, we praise you, we love you. You're the only reason why we're all still here, so we thank you for all of it. In Jesus' name, proclaim it, declare it, amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
All right,
y'all. Love you,
guys.
That guy's name?
Once again,
I think his name is
thank you for a good night. It's, thank you, mods, for doing a good job tonight.
Good job.
We thank you, and we will see you on the next one. If I could just find my see you guys.
Amazing.
I need ammo.
How about a purple pump?
Got a gold one.
Yeah, I think we got playoff games today.
We do.
We need ammo for.
AR, shotgun, SMG.
Is it Saturday?
Yes.
So Dallas is playing the Eagles and Kansas City is playing the Broncos in the playoffs. Wow. I bet Curry's ecstatic when Dallas is in there. Well, that in Tennessee, they got knocked out.
Falling asleep. What'd you say? Here's this.
Well, that's good.
What else do you need?
That's everything. Hey, baby.
What the fuck?
You feel better, baby? Go make some.
Yeah, that daily dose of NyQuil that Anthony was giving me just then. I'm so glad it's over.
What NyQuil?
Not to be rude. Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't me.
Anything
Marky was watching.
Anything that sounds like news knocks me straight the fuck out.
That wasn't just news. Christian podcast.
Anything that sounds like news knocks me out.
Anything that sounds like news or preaching. Yeah, I totally get it.
Yep, they killed me.
Those are everybody.
There's people everywhere. Just gonna crawl my happy ass down here and hope that Anthony or somebody comes.
Where is your...
Somebody right here next to me. Right here. I shall die. Here. Here.
Big sheep will win.
I can't help it, I wasn't being mean, but that shit was knocking me straight the fuck out.
You ain't the only one.
Come on, Annie.
I was about to go in there and crawl in the bed with my old lady.
Oh, he walked right up behind me and shot me right in the ear. I didn't even hear him. I mean, he just walked right up to me and just stuck the gun up next to my head. I felt the coldness of the gun as he blowed the brain pit.
Nope, yeah, screw that. I ain't gonna be able to get Anthony's card. That is the rule. Ah! Wrong way. This way! Oh, there's no way in hell I'll be able to get that card.
Oh no, there's too much going on over there.
And also I'm still lagging. Do I do a dick move?
What, and
You
try
know
to clutch it by yourself?
I am doing a dick move.
I just turned it onto this thing I can look on. I guess it's
What's the dick move?
Sit here and wait.
Well, you can bring me back.
I guess it's playoff, ain't it?
Yeah, but the storm's taking for 5, so these people's gonna be low as fuck coming out and I can just shred them.
In Denver.
If they come this way.
Oh, they have to. This is the closest way out. Oh shit! I forgot there's no stair there.
Damn it. Unless I got lots of meds.
Well, what are you doing?
Oh, meds ain't even gonna save you in there. Not on 5.
Oh, this is over here next to
While y'all doing
Simon's
this, I'm gonna go over and reheat my coffee and grab me another cup.
I'm sitting in front of the heater. Oh, this is Death Valley right here. You got people close by.
My dogs are meaner and shit. I love making messes. This is what
How am I lagging
here.
with a 21 ping?
I don't know. Shad's getting the fuck out of Dodge. Shad needs a damn gun. They're shooting at me already. Good gun.
Good lord.
Nice, Sockman! Y'all can just spray shotguns and suck fucking massive nigger cock!
I don't know whose kid that is, but he needs his mouth washed out with soap. That's funny.
1 for 100! Yep, I'm out. Alright, let's fight now. I was dead, dude. I had 2 guns. I hit 1 for 100 because I used a tree.
It started out being a $600 bill, and because I couldn't carry it, all the
Use the tree.
And now they're gonna camp like they did with me too. They all 3 hid in the bush and they just all started spraying.
Oh yeah, like it was so easy.
Yeah. You know,
It was easy for them to hit.
How I asked him for help, and he was contacting everybody that I already could have. Yeah, but he didn't have the right to do that. I was asking him for help. All I had to say was no. Or yes. The opportunity was given to him. I know he has community. I know he got his own.
We're 2 foots.
No. No, but he was talking yesterday. He came off the road. I don't know if he's not talking or not, but I'm not talking to him anymore, and I never talked to him. God wants to intervene if he wants to stay in this house. It's not, and God wants him to be somewhere else, then this house is foreclosed. And I'll be, you know, somewhere else, somewhere. I don't know who, what, probably, you're on speakerphone. Well, that's because it's going to take time to get this done.
Quit screaming at me.
I'm not doing my best. It's exactly like he was doing yesterday. And I'm just not going to make him. I can't make him help me. I mean, he's asking me every question under the sun. When it's none of his business. I mean, I've asked him to loan me some money. All you have to say is yes or no. Drug this out now for a week and a half and making me hate him.
I was coming, Cody.
Yes or no is all I know. And I didn't want to, say anything about try to keep God out of it, but I told him, I said, every time I started thinking about it, he's changing my mind. So, I'm thinking that this was an opportunity God wanted them to have. So God can bless him. And when I said that, he goes, I want you to everybody about God fired off and something else, and then he walked away from the conversation for like 30 minutes. And I'm looking at my book and going, nothing I've been saying is complaining. I mean, my whole life was a sketch. And I told him, if this was you and tables was turned and I had the means to help you, I would do it. Without all the interrogation.